Loves. Welcome to the Empath Thrival Guide. So, obviously, some things have happened in the world. We are actually on a new path. We are in a new world. There's a song lyric that keeps popping in my head. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And we get to choose how we come to it. Aloha, Sarah. So we get to choose how we come to this new dawn. We get to choose how we come to this new day. And I wanted to assist. And what came forward is that empaths everywhere are feeling everything. And that's what we want to play with, is how do we actually go forward, the people who feel everything, and how do we actually, instead of survive, how we thrive. So that's where we want to play in this space. So I feel like, first of all, let's get present. So how about we all close our eyes? And just take a deep breath. Again, this is about being present with what is in this moment. So taking a deep breath, allowing it to spiral from the top of your head through your entire body. And as it spirals through your body in this centrifugal force, it gets to collect any tension, anything that is not allowing you to be here in this moment. Spirals through your body, through your legs, through your feet, and on into the earth, allowing beautiful Mother Earth to transmute this energy. And let's start to pull our power back. So there is a lot going on right now, and it's easy to be distracted. So let's take our power back. So first of all, pulling your power back into your womb. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, pull that energy back into your center, your creative center, where you literally generate life, where your passions, your desires, your creativity, your power, and all of that are housed. So anywhere you've given that to anyone or anything, any event, any situation, past or future, let's take that back as if there's a gigantic magnet in your solar plexus. And then let's do the same with our thoughts. So as if you could begin a spiral in your mind, kind of like a tornadic wind that can collect all of the thoughts that are not in this moment. You can return to them later, but give yourself permission to be here and to receive what you require to receive. And as you do that, I ask that Spirit speak through me, that everyone who requires to hear this, that they do hear it and that they receive exactly what they require and desire to assist them to thrive. Now, in our physical body, we have 75 or so trillion cells. That's 10,000 times the amount of humans there are on the earth. So I want you to open up your cells as if they're a window. And we're asking that any energies, any frequencies, any vibrations, they be received. Any frequencies, whatever each and every one of your cells requires. And with divine intelligence, they already know. You don't need to cognitively try and figure it out. It's just about receiving. We want to start you from a place of being full and sated and satisfied so that you are not coming from a place of depletion, so that you can receive in this space. And allowing your crown chakra to open, the beautiful breath of spirit, that cool breath of Holy Spirit to breathe through your crown, through your body, into your cells so that they are all enlivened and awakened. And through your feet, pulling up the nourishment and nurturing and grounding of Mother Earth, this beautiful hostess that is always giving to us. And in that truth that Mother Earth is always giving to us, let's actually just send down energy from our entire body to Mother Earth. Let's give back. And then just gently closing your cells so you're literally embodying all of this energy. And breathe into your solar plexus, your womb. Spiral up your spine, activating your Kundalini energy, and breathe out of your heart. Breathe into your womb. Spiral up your spine and breathe out of your heart. And then breathe into your womb, spine, and heart. And then as you're ready, gently open your eyes, come back. Thank you all for joining, loves. It's a little sunny, so I can see some of the names, Frank and Randy and Marsha, Stacy and Palu. So lovely to have you here. And whether you're listening to this live or in the future, this energy is here for you. So again, this is about the new day, the new dawn that we are greeting. And this is a way to give you some love, first of all, some aloha from the land of Maui, as well as some tools, some energetic tools that will allow the people who are feeling everything to not only survive, but to actually surpass that and to thrive. That's where we really want you to be, is to thrive. So let's start. So number one, again, empaths are feeling everything, the fear, the overwhelm, the panic, and all sorts of things that are going around the world. And there is another truth. 99% of what you feel is not yours. We are super aware tuning forks of energy, picking up vibrations. And we have an entire planet focused on this energy. So this particular virus has come into our world, and just think, let's say we have 7.5 billion people in this world, and most of them are focused on this. So you are receiving 7.5 billion pieces of energy input. So that's the fear, that's the worry, that's the panic, that's the people who have transitioned, that is the people who are worried about money, those who perhaps have lost their homes, all of it. You are feeling it. But there's a thing with energy, just because you perceive it doesn't mean you have to do anything with it. So we can be aware of everything that's going on with these billions of people, and we don't have to do anything with it. Actually, one of the greatest gifts is to be aware that you are so aware and to return it to sender. It's a really simple practice. Who does it belong to? And return it to sender. You don't need to figure out which of the 7.5 billion people it is, or the energies, or all of that. Just return it to sender. That will be one of your biggest gifts, is to know that you're aware and not have to do anything with it. Be willing to return it and have consciousness take care of it. So The next piece is that fear is a choice. It's not that you don't feel it, because obviously there are things happening. Our world has shifted. Like, for instance, I live in Maui. As of today, we are on lockdown. Granted, we can still go to the beach and things like that, and it may look a little different than other people in the world, but we get to choose how we look at things, what we focus on. So my question to you is, what's your diet been around what's happening? And by diet, I say, what are you inputting into your body? Hello, Margaret. Mwah. So what are you inputting into your body? And yes, there's food and all those things, but what I really mean is energy. So just think of all the news feeds, all the Facebook posts, all the Instagram. I would bet that most people's screen time has actually gone up. And what are you actually focused on? Are you reading the news feeds? Are you reading about this particular virus? Because that is your focus. And what you focus on is what you are feeding yourself. Think of Dr. Emoto. Dr. Emoto proved that water responds to words, to energy. We are mostly made up of water. So I kind of wonder what the coronavirus looks like under a microscope, what that cellular makeup is and what it does to cells. So if you're feeding yourself a steady diet around this, what do you think you're feeding your body? What energy are you feeding your body? And then what are you vibrating? What are you creating? Because what your cells vibrate is how your reality shows up. Yes, Sarah, dance parties, lots of 80s music. That's awesome. Yes, so it is time for dance parties. It's time for Disney. It's time for art. It's time for slowing down and actually looking at your choices. Okay, you've been living this life, and for a lot of people, it's not the life they want. So the whole world has come to like a halt, and you get the choice, you get the time to actually look at, what do I want to create? And what vibration do I want to be in? Add the joy, add the dance parties, add the art, write the book you never got to. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur that is affecting people, get on it. Aloha, Melissa. It is time. So the next piece is, we cram all of this energy into this little tiny vessel, this body, this human vehicle. It's time to expand out. You are not your body. So just close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to expand your awareness to 10 feet outside of you in all directions. And then expand your awareness to, let's say, the city block or acre or whatever space you're on, again, in every direction. Expand your awareness to the city you're in and the state or province. Expand your awareness out to the country you're in. Expand your awareness in every direction to the hemisphere that you're in. Expand your awareness to the outside edges of planet Earth. Expand your awareness to the outside edges of your solar system, this beautiful Milky Way solar system that we're a part of. And keep going. Expand out to the outside edges of you. Which, guess what? You're infinite. You have no edges. So you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. So if you're all this space, If everything is inside of you, could there actually be anything such as overwhelm? Can you get overwhelmed if you are all of this space? So when you get into the fear, when you're feeling a little tense, when the panic is kind of encroaching on your body, it's time to expand out. You are not your body. So you can open your eyes whenever you'd like. We are intuitive beings. You know. I have I've been having to catch myself. We're so much in the unknown right now, and I've been saying I don't know when that's not true. We always know. We may not have the cognitive awareness yet, but we always know. So your intuition is one of your most valuable assets. So when you think you don't know, that's not true. You already know. Your intuition knows exactly what to do, exactly who to talk to. If you need to go somewhere or not go somewhere, your intuition already knows that. So just know that you know. And if you did know, what do you know? It's kind of a question you might want to ask. You also get to create the narrative around this. Yes, there are dozens of stories and things happening in the news and that, whether or not they are all factual, that's irrelevant. We're talking about your personal narrative. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling your body? So again, your body is energy. It's always listening. So for instance, if you say, I have a headache, for instance, let's say you're perceiving one of those 7.5 billion people who have a migraine, and you perceive it, even if it's not actually yours, just because you perceive it again, doesn't mean it's yours. So let's say you perceive that and you say, I have a headache. Your body listens to that and is like, oh, he or she wants a headache. And it actually creates that because your body doesn't have a point of view. So what are you telling your body about your immune system? What are you telling your body about your health? What are you telling your body about how you're going to get through this? And again, it's a choice whether to survive or to thrive. So your body is listening. What are you telling it? Aloha Shakti. And in speaking of your body is, again, intuitive. Your body also knows. So whereas your mind won't lie to you, or will lie to you rather, your body will not. So your body actually knows if you require a different sort of nutrition during this time to keep your immune system up. It knows exactly where to go. It also knows, for instance, the things that your body requires. So think of it, your house, your car, food, that's not for you, that's for your body. You can actually ask your body what it requires. And if you require the resources to get that, okay, body, where are the resources? Oh, lovely. Shakti Kimaya said she made a free Ho'oponopono meditation for the immune system. How beautiful. She's receiving the aloha magic. She's one of my lovely co-creators, and I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing that with us. So, wouldn't that be lovely to receive? Which of your bodies asked for that meditation? Which of your bodies are asking for this information? So ask your body. Remember, it's a universal law, ask and receive. So start asking instead of making the decision. Ask first. The next piece is around abundance. So a lot of people, a lot of empaths are feeling a financial impact. Yes, some have lost their jobs, some have been laid off. Some are perceiving what's happening with the world. They're worried about their stocks and investments and all of that. Yet, again, it is universal law that there's unlimited abundance. Lack in circumstances does not mean lack in truth. So when you're looking at your finances, when you're looking what you've created or feel you require to create and to receive, know that there is unlimited abundance. And it's your job to align so you can receive the intuition of where do I go and who do I talk to. If there's an opportunity or an offer you're to create, if you are to connect with someone or buy a specific stock, or if you have a hidden bank account, or if you're supposed to go for a walk in nature that you haven't for 10 years and you're going to trip over a bag of money. Again, this is infinite abundance, and we get to choose to look at the perceptive circumstances of lack, or we get to know that there is infinite abundance, and all we have to do is be open to receive the awareness of where it is for us. Now, lots of us light workers, we do a lot of work while we sleep. We're traveling to different universes and working on the earth and all these things. It's a beautiful thing that Abraham put, and I don't know if it came before Abraham, but I feel like that's the first place I saw it, is to close out your day. So as you're going to sleep, actually ask that your day be complete, and then ask your higher self to take command, so that you're not just churning through the energy of what's happened through the day, what you saw in the news, what, the people and your neighbors, and again, what you're perceiving, that you're not working in that, but that you let your higher self actually take command, that knows what's divine, that knows what's actually true, that knows that this is actually a gift for humanity, and let that take precedence. Let that help. Shakti Kimaya was saying Abraham posts that we're globally solution oriented. It's raising our frequencies because we're not focusing on the problem. Yes, that is exactly what this is about. It's not about focusing on the problem. It's about focusing on what is divinely true. And that's my last piece, is as an empath, as a light worker, you're here for a reason. The words in the Bible and Esther, you were born for such a time as this, they keep ringing and ringing in my head. You are here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. We've been training for this through our daily practices, through the energies and vibrations and things we've been taking in, through the modalities we've been learning, and the people that we're helping. So it's not time to get distracted. This is go time, people. Like, the whole world's come to a halt. You get to choose, and it's time to own your power. It's time to own your place, own your voice, own who you came here to be. You were born here for now. So it's important. Don't get distracted. Use your tools. Your daily practices, they're not for the times when everything's going perfectly. It's times for this, when we actually need to dig deeper into our practices, when we need to dig deeper into community, when we need to come together, and we need to choose. Aloha, Laura, and Shante. It is not time to be distracted. And yes, fear is a distraction. And as I said earlier, it's a choice. Not what's happening, but what you focus on and what you do with it. So I hope these tools have helped, and I wonder if anyone has any questions or maybe any tools that they desire to actually have put up there. Because again, this is a global community. I just felt called to share this, and if you have any tools, I'd be happy to read them off, or people can read them in the comments, because again, we are doing this together. Aw. Love to you and Franco. So again, just feel into these things, and also, what do you know? You already know. You already know. That's awesome. Shakti Kimai is saying her son is saying that people aren't connecting to their higher self. So it's now our choice to do so. It's our choice to use the tools we've been given, not haphazardly, not blithely going through and kind of ignoring what's happening, but to be aware of what's happening, and to also choose our narrative, to choose our focus, and to choose to own that we are here for a reason, a purpose, and we are all needed right now. So I'm sending you all much love, and let me see if there's one thing that I want to leave you with. Let me feel into that. That absolutely everything happens for a reason, and everything is always a gift. We may not see the gift of it in the moment, but we also get to choose to be in the wonder of, I wonder how this is a gift for humanity. I wonder how I'm here to show up. What if this is the best thing that ever happened to humanity, for you to step up, for all the light workers to step up, for everyone who is feeling everything to own that they're aware and not have to do anything with it, and to claim sovereignty, that they get to choose. You get to choose your life, you get to choose your vibration, you get to choose your abundance, you get to choose the love and the community and the connection. And now is the time. Love and aloha to you all, and I look forward to seeing you next.